आज से सिर्फ 3-4 महीने पहले लोगों ने एक स्टॉक के पीछे हाय तौबा मचा दी। दिस वाज द टॉक ऑफ नवंबर 2024, जब लोगों ने बोला था ये स्टॉक पिट गया, बर्बाद हो गया, अब इसका कुछ नहीं होगा। बिकॉज ऑफ दैट बहुत सारे रिटेल इन्वेस्टर ने ये स्टॉक बेच दिया था एंड दे बुक देयर प्रॉफिट्स और लॉस वट एवर दे हैड एंड वेंट अवे। एट द सेम टाइम a lot of investors actually saw the value and picked it up. This stock I'm talking about is one of the major city gas distributor. Yes, you're right. We're talking about IGL, Indraprastha Gas Limited. In November 2024, government reduced the APM gas allocation for these gas distributors. Basically, that means कि उनका total allocation of gas कम कर दिया गया. That means they might have to pay a little higher price to get the gas in the adequate quantity. Almost 20% reduction was there in the gas allocation to them. This made panic. This panic की वजह से a lot of investors, retail investors mostly, sold their stock and stock tanked to 20% down. 20% का गिरावट आ गया था स्टॉक में within a day. And उसके 2-3 दिन बाद तक there was a couple more downs. Ultimately, the stock went to a level almost 2-3 years back. Same level. आपको मेरी बात विश्वास नहीं है? Check this out. As this article from Business Standard says, MGL and IGL, Mahanagar Gas and Indraprastha Gas Limited, plunge up to 20% as government reduces APM gas allocation to these city gas distributors again. That means it has been done previously at the same thing. At that time also, ये स्टॉक टैंक हुए थे, नीचे आ गए थे, पैनिक मच गया था, दोबारा यही हुआ. But what people don't see is these are the panic situations where you need to be greedy. स्टॉक ऊपर है तब greedy होने का क्या मतलब है यार? जब नीचे आया है, टैंक हुआ है and stock is good in terms of fundamentals, in terms of the sit grasp, in terms of the technical positions or overall positions, that is when you actually jump in and get some of it. तो उन दिनों में actually stock कितना गिरा था? If we see that, we can find it from here. These stocks, IGL and MGL, have corrected by 43 and 46% from their 52-week high levels. Almost 45 से 50% का drop from their highest level. That means they are somewhere in the middle. ऐसे good fundamental stocks at this point लोग ढूंढते रह जाते हैं. But this silent and stable stock, people usually ignore because it doesn't give you quick returns, but it gives you stable returns. Let's see how. एक बार इसका PE ratio चेक कर लेते हैं. It is currently trading at a PE of 18. इसका median PE is almost 25, 24 to 25. That means there is a potential that it will try to touch that PE because it needs to maintain that PE of 20 to 25. For it, the stock price will go up. Currently, it is in the consolidation phase. एक बड़ा सा drop आया था, which is this drop, as you can see in November 2022. It was just in a week, stock P reduced by 7 points. A huge drop within a week. उसके बाद थोड़ा recover हुआ and right now it is consolidating. So these are quarterly profits, and quarterly profit tells कि it has been on a gradual increase in terms of revenue. That means in terms of profit as well, there has been a gradual increase quarterly. There has been a slight decrease in the latest quarter of December 2024, but it is totally directly proportional to India's consumption, and we will see what is the current growth rate. If you see one thing, that is, as of now or as of last year, registered PNG connections were almost 1.2 crore. That means abhi there is a lot of room for growth. In 2013 or 14, ye connections were only 25 lakhs. It has gone 5x in last 10 years, and their target is to reach to almost 10 CR connections by 2030. You can check it. That is something I've researched, and I'm telling you this, and that is their target. They are exponentially growing. They are increasing their footprint. We'll see all that, how they are doing. But yeah, this is a growth story, a growth stock, and maybe a bumper as well. Let's see what are the initiatives they're taking to grow. This is one of their initiatives. They have geared up to launch CNG in two-wheelers. As you can see, they are bringing their own two-wheelers with CNG in that, and for that they are trying to set up more and more pumps. So what other initiatives? ये तो एक initiative हुआ, इससे तो they can't grow like a bumper, right? और क्या initiatives कर रहे हैं? Let's see. They are also trying to acquire small gas distribution firms. वो अपना capex 20% से बढ़ा रहे हैं by 2026, and they'll use it to buy or acquire these small city gas distribution firms ताकि they can increase their geographical area. More the geographical area, more people they can cater, more number of connections will be there, more will be the stock growth, more will be the growth of the total overall net profits. तो बस ये इतना ही कर रहे हैं क्या? नहीं यार, और भी कुछ कर रहे होंगे, चेक करें क्या? Okay, this was their future outlook. Oh, they are doing something else also. They are increasing their capex. That's what we talked about. They are also going into the electrical vehicles. They have commissioned the LNG station in 2024, and they are gonna increase that number slowly and gradually as they see the potential, as they find the right place to put those stations. So basically, they are diversifying. That is the point. They are making sure they use their potential of providing these gas to more and more people, be it in the form of like kitchen appliances, gas stove jalana hai, या फिर two-wheeler चलाना है, LNG stations है. So more and more footprint they are getting into, increasing their geographical area, expanding very rapidly because there's a lot of scope. Lastly, एक बार फटाफट टेक्निकल चेक कर लेते हैं. How what the technicals tells us. They are currently trading around 196 to 197 rupees. इनका short term, if we see downside देखें तो that is only 15% up till 165 to 170 rupees. They can come down to that level. There is a strong support at that level. And if we see the upside, in the short term, they have a good upside of 25%, and that is touching the level of almost 250, 245 to 250 rupees. In the long term, they will try to touch their peak, which they have already touched twice. That peak is almost 280 rupees. 280 रुपए का peak है, दोबारा touch करने की कोशिश करेगा, and definitely this time it will again try to break it. If it breaks, that is going to be a trigger. It might try to touch 350 or 400 mark after that if it breaks that resistance. That was it for IGL. Now you tell me कि पैनिक में भागना चाहिए बेच के, या फिर we should add more. This was one of the case. This is a potential stock available right now at a very good levels. The downside is less. If you see the risk reward ratio, that's pretty good. So make your own analysis, make your own call. For me, it is a pretty good opportunity. Thank you. Bye bye.